Hey there, amazing souls. Before you even think about hitting that skip button, I want you to take a deep breath and stay with me for the next few minutes. What I'm about to share isn't just another motivational video. This is a life-changing roadmap to inner peace that has been tested and proven by some of the greatest minds in human history. Imagine for a moment a life where external chaos doesn't shake your inner calm. A life where you're not constantly stressed, anxious, or worried about things beyond your control. Sounds impossible? Well, the ancient Stoic philosophers would beg to differ. Today, I'm going to reveal 10 profound things you must stop caring about if you want to discover true peace. These aren't just random tips, these are timeless wisdom distilled from the minds of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, philosophers who lived through incredible challenges, yet maintained an unshakable sense of tranquility. Let me be crystal clear. If you stay until the end of this video, you're not just going to hear advice. You're going to receive a transformative philosophy that has the power to completely rewire how you approach life's challenges. So put away your distractions, get comfortable, and prepare for a journey of mental liberation. The first thing you must stop caring about is other people's opinions. We live in an age of constant judgment. Social media, workplace dynamics, family expectations, everywhere we turn. Someone has an opinion about how we should live, dress, work, or even think. But here's a radical truth from the Stoic philosophy. These opinions are nothing more than passing wind. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, once said, "What others think of you is their problem, not yours." Think about that for a moment. The energy you spend worrying about what others might be thinking is energy stolen from your own growth and happiness. Consider Marcus Aurelius, who was not just a philosopher but also the emperor of the Roman Empire. Despite being one of the most powerful men in the world, he wrote in his private meditations, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than anyone else, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others." This doesn't mean you become completely indifferent or disrespectful. It means you cultivate a deep sense of self-worth that isn't dependent on external validation. Your worth is intrinsic. It's not determined by likes, comments, or the raised eyebrows of judgmental relatives. But how do you actually stop caring about others' opinions? It starts with understanding a fundamental Stoic principle. Focus on what you can control. You can't control what people think about you, but you can absolutely control your reaction, your character, and your response to their judgment. The second thing you must stop caring about is perfection. Perfection is a trap. A beautiful, seductive trap that keeps millions of people paralyzed, afraid to start, afraid to try, afraid to live. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, understood this deeply. He said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Perfection is the enemy of progress. It's the voice in your head that says, if you can't do it perfectly, don't do it at all. But here's the truth. Every master was once a beginner. Every expert started as an amateur. Every successful person has a trail of failures behind them. Stoicism teaches us that it's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Think about nature. A tree doesn't apologize for not being a mountain. A river doesn't stop flowing because it's not as wide as an ocean. They simply exist, grow, and adapt. And that's exactly what you should do. The third thing you must stop caring about is past mistakes. We all carry baggage. Those moments of embarrassment, those decisions we wish we could take back, those times we fell short of our own expectations. But here's a profound Stoic truth. The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This quote is a powerful reminder that your past mistakes do not define you. They are experiences, not life sentences. Imagine your mind as a garden. Every time you replay past mistakes, you're watering weeds instead of nurturing beautiful flowers. The Stoics understood that mental energy is a finite resource. Every moment you spend dwelling on past errors is a moment stolen from creating your future. Epictetus put it beautifully. Control thy passions lest they take vengeance on thee. In modern terms, this means don't let your past mistakes control your present moment. Learn from them, grow from them, but don't let them imprison you. The fourth thing you must stop caring about is things beyond your control. This might be the most challenging yet most liberating principle of Stoic philosophy. We humans have an incredible talent for worrying about things we cannot change. Global politics, economic uncertainties, other people's actions. We spend countless hours of mental energy on things completely outside our influence. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Think about that for a moment. How many sleepless nights have you spent worrying about scenarios that never actually happened? How much energy have you wasted on hypothetical disasters? The Stoics developed a powerful practice called the dichotomy of control. It's brutally simple. Divide everything in your life into two categories, things you can control and things you cannot. Then, spend 100% of your energy on the first category. Can you control global economic trends? No. Can you control your skills, your attitude, your preparation? Absolutely yes. This doesn't mean you become passive or indifferent to the world. It means you become strategic. Instead of complaining about circumstances, you adapt. Instead of being a victim, you become a problem solver. The fifth thing you must stop caring about is constant validation. In our hyper-connected world, we've become addicts of external validation. Likes, comments, followers. We've replaced genuine self-worth with digital applause. But true confidence isn't built on external metrics. It's built from within. Epictetus was radical in his approach to self-worth. He said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." In other words, stop measuring yourself against external standards and start appreciating your own journey. Think about the most confident people you know. They don't seek validation, they generate it internally. They understand their worth isn't determined by others' opinions or social media metrics. A Stoic approach to validation means developing an internal compass. Your worth is not negotiable. It's not up for public voting. It's a fundamental truth that exists regardless of external circumstances. The sixth thing you must stop caring about is immediate gratification. We live in a world of instant everything. Instant messages, instant food, instant entertainment. But true success, true peace, these are not instant. They are cultivated carefully and patiently. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply when he wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." This isn't just a poetic statement. It's a profound life philosophy. Every small decision, every moment of discipline, creates ripples that extend far beyond the present. Think about the marshmallow experiment. Researchers offered children a choice. Eat one marshmallow now or wait 15 minutes and get 2 marshmallows. Those who could delay gratification went on to have more successful lives. The Stoics would have loved this experiment. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly. Your peace, your success, your character, these are built brick by brick, moment by moment." It's about consistent small choices, not grand gestures. Imagine your life as a garden. Instant gratification is like dumping a bunch of chemical fertilizers. You might see quick growth, but the soil becomes depleted. Patience and consistent effort are like organic farming, slower, but creating deep, sustainable growth. The seventh thing you must stop caring about is comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. In today's social media-driven world, we're constantly bombarded with highlight reels of other people's lives. But here's a Stoic truth. Your journey is uniquely yours. Seneca once wrote, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This means your only real competition is the person you were yesterday. Not your colleague, not your friend, not some random influencer, just you. Every time you compare yourself to someone else, you're looking at an incomplete story. You see their success, but not their struggles. You see their highlight reel, but not their behind the scenes. The Stoics believed in personal excellence, not comparative excellence. It's not about being better than others. It's about being better than your previous self. Are you growing? Are you learning? Are you becoming more patient, more understanding, more disciplined? Imagine running your own race with blinders on. You can't see the other runners. You're focused solely on your pace, your improvement, your journey. That's the Stoic way of living. The eighth thing you must stop caring about is temporary discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. But most people run from discomfort like it's a deadly virus. The Stoics saw discomfort differently, as a teacher, a trainer, a path to personal evolution. Marcus Aurelius had a powerful perspective. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that the very challenges you're trying to avoid are actually your greatest opportunities for growth. Think about physical training. Muscles grow through resistance. They tear and rebuild, becoming stronger each time. Your mind works the same way. Those moments of discomfort, a difficult conversation, a challenging project, a personal fear, these are your mental and emotional gym. Epictetus reminds us, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Each time you push through discomfort, you're not just solving a problem, you're expanding your capabilities. The ninth thing you must stop caring about is the need to always be right. Ego is a cunning enemy of peace. The constant desire to prove yourself right, to win every argument, to never admit a mistake, this is a path to constant inner turmoil. The Stoics understood that true wisdom lies not in being right, but in being open to growth. Seneca dramatically illustrated this point when he said, "It is the mark of a great mind to be able to postpone one's anger." Think about that for a moment. When you're in an argument, what's your primary goal? To win or to understand? The need to always be right is a prison of your own making. It closes you off from learning, from different perspectives, from personal growth. Every time you insist on being right, you're essentially saying, "I know everything there is to know, and I'm not interested in expanding my understanding." Marcus Aurelius offered a profound perspective. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. This is radical humility. It's the understanding that being wrong is not a weakness. It's an opportunity to become wiser. Imagine conversations as collaborative explorations of truth, not battles to be won. When you let go of the need to always be right, you open yourself to incredible learning. You become more compassionate, more understanding, more peaceful. The 10th and final thing you must stop caring about is the illusion of permanent stability. Life is change, yet we humans constantly seek permanent stability, believing we can create a perfect, unchanging existence. The Stoics saw this differently. They understood that change is not just inevitable, it's beautiful. Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about what lies beyond the power of your will." This means accepting the fundamental truth of impermanence. Nothing stays the same. Not your job, not your relationships, not your body, not the world around you. Think about nature. A river is constantly moving. A forest is always changing. The seasons shift. Trees lose leaves, then grow them again. Why do we expect our lives to be any different? The Stoic approach isn't about being passive. It's about being adaptable. It's about understanding that your power lies not in controlling everything, but in how you respond to change. Imagine your life as a boat. Stability seekers try to anchor themselves in one spot, fighting against every wave and current. The Stoic approach? Learn to navigate. Adjust your sails. Use the wind of change to move forward. Now, let me bring all of this together. These 10 things we've discussed, other people's opinions, perfection, past mistakes, things beyond our control, constant validation, immediate gratification, comparison, temporary discomfort, the need to always be right, and the illusion of permanent stability. These are the chains that hold most people back from true peace. But you're different. By being here, by listening to these words, you've already taken the first step towards a more peaceful, more intentional life. The Stoic philosophy isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding them. It's not about being unfeeling. It's about being unshakable. It's about developing an inner strength that can weather any storm. Your journey starts now, not tomorrow, not next week, right here, right now.